Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to talk about self-care and also some exciting upcoming changes in our lives, which is definitely going to make my self-care all the more important. I actually had planned to do like a whole what I do in a day for self-care video, which I filmed, and I filmed it all on my phone. It was the first time that I had filmed on my phone, but I know that lots of other people use their phones to film, and I have a really good camera, so I figured that it would be fine, and I didn't think anything of it, and I filmed a whole day's worth of videos, and then went to edit them last night and realized that unfortunately there's something wrong with the audio mic, I guess, on my camera on my phone. So all of the videos were garbage, and it's just really been a big learning curve doing these videos, which I knew that it would be. So yeah, it's a good lesson in patience. But anyway, so now I'm just going to talk to you about self-care, and I hopefully will be able to do more vlog style, what I do in a day kind of videos in the future. But yeah, anyway, so my number one thing that I really need for self-care is exercise, and I had definitely had a hard time with that in the last week and a half. I don't know. My daughter started, well, first she got a cold, and or not even a cold, it was like some sort of stomach bug, and she was projectile vomiting intermittently. Like, she did it one day, and then the next day she was fine, and then the day after that she was vomiting and diarrhea. Anyway, she was very upset and sick, and needed a lot of care, and I couldn't put her down for like a week from that whole thing. And then, so of course I couldn't take her, with me to the gym. I didn't want to get her around other kids in case it was contagious. And yeah, so that was just difficult because I went like almost a week without being able to get any exercise. And then, like the day that she got better, or was like all the way better, I'd say, she started teething. She cut her first tooth on Valentine's Day last Friday. And so yeah, anyway, it was just like, oh God, I'm never going to be able to put this kid down. I'm never going to be able to get back to the gym. And I could definitely go in the evenings, after Doug gets home from work. But I just don't have the energy then. Like, if I'm going to make it to the gym, like, I need to go by like no later than 1 p.m. or it's not happening that day. So yeah. So anyway, I went for like a week and a half without going to the gym, and then I got Valentine's Day came and went. She cut her first tooth, and then the following morning, Saturday, I just like totally had a meltdown. And I don't even remember what it was about anymore. But yeah, I was really upset, and Doug helped me work through it. And I don't know, lately it's like whenever I get upset, ever since having Zelda, I don't know if it's hormonal changes. Like, I've never had issues with depression or gotten like in really dark moods for very long, but after having her, I'll get down about something, or upset, or frustrated or angry with something that Doug's done or said, or something just little that sets me off, and then it takes me like sometimes days to recover from my like emotional breakdown. And I don't know if any of you guys can relate to that. But I feel embarrassed about it, honestly, because I want to be able to like regulate my emotions better. And I've never even been a super emotional person. I I don't know, and now I just like feel like I am this overwhelmingly emotional person. It's just a difficult thing to get used to. But anyway, yeah, so Doug kind of helped me work through some of the stuff I was feeling. I think what I got upset about was that we didn't. He said that we didn't have the same taste in movies or something. Yeah. So anyway, luckily by like 2 p.m. I was feeling better, and um, and then recovered from that, and he talked me into going to the gym, which I did not have any energy to work out. I'd been like crying all morning. So it's hard for me to admit and talk about. But it's like one of those things too where like everything is going really good in your life and you like find some little thing that is like so insignificant to be really upset about. And I don't know if that's just like an attachment to drama or pain and suffering, or I don't know what it is, but it's irritating. And yeah, so he sent me to the gym, and I didn't have energy to work out, but I did. My gym has like a whole spa area where there's in the women's, it's a women's only gym, and there's a women's locker room, of course. And anyway, there's a hot tub and a sauna and a steam room and stuff. So I just did that stuff and hung out for a couple hours. And had a hydro massage. They had these hydro massage beds that I love, and I can do one every day. It's like 15 minutes of, it's basically just water pressure that pummels your body. Yeah, so it's just really important for me to exercise, and I think that is like the exercise and nutrition is really like the biggest self-care thing that we can do for ourselves. Nutrition every day, and then at least like 2 out of your 3 meals could be nutritious every day, right? And then hopefully all 3, but and then also just trying to get exercise in, and I really do think we need to move our bodies every day. For me, as a new mom, that's I really shoot for like 3 times a week of going to the gym. And in the summer, I try to go out like every day and go for a walk because we live right by a trail system that's really nice and on the water. So anyway, some of the big changes that are coming up for me and my family. So this is something we've been working on, since I think last June. So Doug and I are planning on becoming therapeutic foster parents, with the intention or the hope that if the right kid comes along and the right fit, to adopt. And we are looking for older kids that are less adoptive, or I've always wanted to adopt, and Doug has 2, which was really cool, and that was something that we really connected on when we met. And I don't know if he ever really thought about a specific age range, but I've known that the harder kids to have adopted out are the kids that are older. Lots of people want to adopt infants or, small children. And that's understandable too, right? Because there's lots of older children generally have lots of trauma and behaviors that go along with that. So, especially if people have other children and they don't want to expose their kids to those things. But the reality is that even like infants that are adopted out can have a whole range of behaviors because if you're going through the foster care system to adopt, because they could be, the mothers could have used alcohol or drugs during utero, and that can cause a wide range of issues later on in life. So, you just never know what you're going to be dealing with. But in therapeutic foster care, you do have a better idea of it because you're going into it with a third-party agency that is helping you navigate the kid's background, as well as providing a whole slew of like wraparound services for the child, therapy, at least once a week, sometimes several times a week, as well as other services. So you have a bigger support system, and all of the children that are in therapeutic foster care they do present behavioral issues. So yeah, how I feel about it is that they are children that really need a loving, stable home, and that's really something that I feel like I can do, and that I really want to do. It's just something really close to my heart. So yeah, that's kind of how that goes, and I won't so what happened recently is that after like so much training and months of waiting and home inspections and licensing issues and stuff like that, we finally got our license, and right away they're looking to place kids in our home. However, initially the third-party agency does not place a full-time child in your home. They do what's called respite care, which relieves another foster care family for a weekend, or if they go on vacation and they choose not to, or they can't bring the child out of the state, then they go to you for respite care. So I will be initially just doing respite care for kids. So yeah, we could be getting some kids as soon as March, which is going to make my self-care definitely a lot more mandatory, because I don't know, everybody has everyday stressors in life, but I feel like my life is really relatively easy, and I'm super blessed and grateful to have a lot of support. My partner's super supportive, and both of our families are really supportive and really help us out a lot, and we get like lots of breaks from our one super easy and fun child that we have. We have lots of opportunity like to have our own time and stuff, especially like probably even me more than Doug, and yeah, I just I know that like I really need to make sure that I do get my self-care in once we have other kids in our home as well, because that's definitely going to be like real stress and like real emotional situations that are tied to that stress, and more so than just Doug not wanting to watch a movie with me, so, or whatever, thinking we have different taste in movies. Anyway, I have all kinds of other great things that I used to do for self-care, and lately the main thing is like trying to go to the gym, and if I don't have the energy to exercise, like trying to at least just go and get some time alone, where I can sit in the hot tub or the steam room or something like that. And I have a really nice bathtub that I love, and I used to take baths. Actually, while I was pregnant with Zelda, I took like a 3-hour bath, no joke, every single day. I love my tub, but I just obviously don't have time for that anymore. And I still do take baths here and there, but I don't know. When I'm home, I just feel like there's so much to do constantly. With Zelda and cloth diapers and me making all of her food. Like, I always have dishes, I always have laundry, and being able to like leave the house and go to the gym, even though it is like an extra expense for our family. And I just like, it's so worth it because I really need that time. So anyway, I hope you guys are all taking care of yourself, and yeah, I hope you had a good week and that you guys all survived Valentine's Day. And yeah, we're coming out. I feel like we're coming out of the winter. It's like warming up, although we just got dumped on for snow. But I don't know. I'm just like feeling like spring is right around the corner, and I'm getting really excited for camping and spending time in nature and just being outside a lot more. And that's going to be like a huge self-care thing for me, is just spending time in nature. And we're already planning on being out of town like every weekend in our Airstream, and I'm so excited for that. So yeah, anyway, you guys take care. Thanks for watching, and thanks for supporting me. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and click subscribe for updates on my newest videos. Thanks a lot, and have a great night.